girl, it's Amber. I'm here with you right now. If you're new to my channel and you're like, I don't know who you are, then go ahead and hit subscribe. Let's build our relationship. Comment below. Tell me what you loved about this tutorial. But right now, I'm going to dig into this Duvolle hair wand. It's the 3-in-1. I'm obsessed with it because I've really mastered how to use it. And so I really want to show you how I've achieved this look today for short hair, but also hair that's kind of been through a transition of breaking, but now getting back its health, and how I did this wand. So I cannot wait to dig in with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey guys, so I want to give y'all some ins and outs on how I do my hair. One, I always have clips on me because obviously I have to have something to hold back smaller pieces of hair. Even if your hair is like super long and full, you've got to have something, right? So I try to like clip that back a little bit. And then I end up like just right here at my ear is where I create the next clipping area. So then I have 3 sections, 1, 2, 3. And so like the top layer obviously is a little bit shorter just because of my hair now is becoming like adding some length into it, right? Like it's just growing. Y'all have seen the process. Y'all know my hair journey. It's crazy. It's happening. It's beautiful. It's a thing, right? So, but anyways, what I want to do is make sure I'm doing a heat protector on my hair, which I just did. I go back and forth. I use Lykins here, and then I use my Kerastase. They both protect against the heat for these actual products. So I can like let y'all know exactly what this is in Kerastase. I actually recommend just get the whole line of Kerastase because it's amazing, and Olaplex for your hair. So I'm using this Duvolle hair wand, and what I want y'all to see is, so it has like a minus and a plus here, and it has the on. You have to like hit the on, hold it down, and then this will go from red to blue. As you can see, it's heated here, and I have mine on 356. I find that that's like the best temperature for me personally. I've kind of been back and forth of not wanting to go too high, not wanting to go too low, like getting a good medium hair temperature. And then I have, this is the 3-in-1 hair, and actually I think my third piece is at the house, but it has a bigger like wand than this, but I love the smaller one. As my hair gets longer, I will end up adding like a little bit larger curls to it, but since my hair is a shorter length, I need this smaller one, and then they kind of fall out a teeny bit, not much, but this holds the curl like all day. I swear by this 3-in-1 wand. I love it. I've never really always used a wand, but now that I'm using it, I've gotten really great at it. So I'm in love with it. But one of the things is having this black glove that comes with the collection. Anyways, if you're into this 3-in-1 set, you get 70% off just because I'm talking to you about it. So that's good. So I'll have the link in the description, but this glove, I would even like make sure that you're asking for a second glove or see if you can purchase a second glove, because you could even use a glove here, and not have to go back and forth. So if you're doing the left side of your hair or the right side, then that's the glove, like the hand that it needs to be on. So we're working right now with the right side, and so I'm going to use obviously my right hand with the glove because that's what's going to be closest to this wand, and this is very warm, and then my other hand is right here on the wand. So just be very careful and don't burn yourself. So what I typically like to do is I just get a good decent section right here. As you see, by the way, my hair color I'm obsessed with because it's been painted on, and it's so blended, and it's just like really like this in my hair. Oh, it's so good. So it, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just obsessed with it. And y'all can just see like my hair transformation, my color, all my things have changed. Just trying to, you know, get it to where you like it. It takes time. Just like with makeup, it takes time figuring out your technique, what you're into, all that stuff. Gosh, it looks like I really need to blend my makeup on this side. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, but I'm about to do that for you guys. All right, so here's this, and just hold it 30 seconds or so, and you kind of need to like figure out what your hair needs, how long you need to hold it. So like right there was probably a good 30 seconds, And look at that. And if you didn't get the tip really good, what I've noticed is I kind of go back and I get the tip, hold a little bit of pressure there. So you're really getting the end of it. You see what I'm saying? And I just hold the tip and then I just let it go. And I can make sure that it's really getting the tip too. Even though sometimes I like those pieces to be a little bit like straighter, not as like, woo, like pigtail curl type thing, is that I just want to make sure that, you know, I just have something to work with and I'm not having to go back to all over. So end up taking it pretty tight. And then like it does that because my hair, look at that, like it gives a good wave, and that was just like a little bit of heat. So do that. I don't know why I have to make these faces. But I'm gonna do a couple pieces talking to you right now, and then I'll end up like muting it and adding some music. So kind of speed through the rush of this process. And then I will actually let y'all know from start to finish how long this actually took me to do. Yep, but see that, and then that piece on the end, because I couldn't get my finger really close enough, so I can just kind of go back and do this and hold it for a few seconds, and see that curled it really well. And then typically I will take a bobby pin and try to get these pieces out of my way so I can really get, especially when your hair is a lot shorter, you're like, I've got to get these pieces underneath. How am I getting these? And so I have to just really work with like the tools that I have, like clips, bobby pins, whatever. So I have these two clips, like I can't like get my hand under there and like talk at the same time. So I have these two clips obviously that I use, and but bobby pins definitely come in handy when you're just working with smaller pieces. So just hold it, hold it, hold it. Just want y'all to see this side before I start the next side. And that was a silly curl. So now I'm gonna get the end here. Kind of twist it back up, be careful. Don't burn your neck. I actually used a curling iron the other day just to be like, let's see the difference again. And I burnt myself with my curling iron. I'm like, really? It's like the clip just went like boom, like I was grabbing my hair, but it grabbed my finger instead. So you just have to be careful no matter what you're using. Okay, and so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another bobby pin and I'm gonna grab that piece right there and hold that up. And then I know like I still have like these pieces here, right? So I'm gonna go back and work on the other side. And then it's like I have this left here. So I can either grab it from the left side or the right side. I might just try my best. I mean, it's so hard because my hair is so short to like get your hand wrapped. You just have to, yeah, tuck it. That's why this glove is like so helpful. So I'm just gonna do that on this side. And that got it really well. And then again, I just try to twist it like that. But then I end up like grabbing the end of it right there. And again, I've done this probably 20 times already to my hair. So I've really kind of figured out what I need to do to master that great curl. So the more you practice, it's just like me teaching you guys. Yeah, like look at that. It's just like me teaching you how like makeup, and it takes time, takes practice. So you definitely just want to make sure you're practicing and not getting frustrated, because you're not going to get anywhere being frustrated. And so now I'm going to take this piece here and again, section it off, and let's get it curled. All right, and so you can see here, just look how curly this is. Again, this is Duvolle, and it is on 356. So it is like not even to its highest element, and it doesn't need to be. I don't want to like fry my hair. I'm getting my hair back into a place of healthiness, and it really feels super healthy now. It's growing. I mean, it's amazing. So, but just check out these curls, y'all. Like insane. And my hair is short, and I'm still being able to pull this. So I highly, highly, highly recommend get the 3-in-1 because you're gonna have options. If you are going through a transition of like short hair to long hair, or you're adding in clip-in hair extensions or a halo or tape-ins or whatever, then you want options. You wanna have different wands. And again, my larger one is at my home, just because I'm not using the larger one right now, but I want to have the options. And I do have a halo piece, so when I wear my hair longer, which y'all will see sooner than later, I will be doing a demonstration with that using different size wands. But I love this, and you know, I'm a woman that, you know, I want things obviously, so I just have, you know, just the feeling of like I can do it if I want to. So that's just me. Like I want options with my makeup, and I want like 3 highlighters, you know, all the things, right? With my makeup, I want lots of lipsticks, all of that. I want options with my hair too. And I have found what's really working for me and what I'm really happy with. And I'm just being very transparent and just telling y'all that this was not easy at first, but now it's very simple in the fact that now I know what I'm doing, and I know exactly kind of how to do it because I've mastered it. And so I'll only get better. So the more and more I do it, the more practice I get, the longer my hair gets, I'll be great at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my hair with you guys so y'all can see the start to the finish of this. Obviously y'all are seeing like, this is straight, right? I want y'all to really see the fullness and how I end up styling it and my tips behind all of the secrets behind this. Going from like damaged hair to now healthier hair, from shorter pieces, longer pieces, all the things in between. So I'm excited to kind of walk y'all through that. So just hang out with me and let's get this hair fixed. Okay, so I want to really give y'all some pointers if you are also in this same boat as I am, is that the top pieces of your hair have been either broken or cut into like shorter layers. And in my case, my hair just really kind of started breaking. And so what I have to do is really focus very carefully on these hairs without them looking like too crazy looking. So everything back here is curled, the sides are curled, underneath is really curled. And so what I want to do is just make sure like I'm letting this really flow into here and it doesn't look crazy. So my biggest piece of advice is to place the wand. You're going to see this. Pick up a piece of hair. And what you're going to end up doing is place the wand on the hair. Okay, get it really good and snug. Place it, wrap it, hold it for a minute or two. Oh my gosh, this wand is like, I mean, this cord is like in my face. Literally. Get out of my face. And then I start like pulling it down. Do you see I'm not like really, I'm pulling it down. So I'm making it more of like a good wave instead of like a kinky curl. You see the difference? So if I were to kind of like hold it there, let it go, it would be more like boom, like this. And I want it to be a little bit pulled. And so I'm just going to check some of these pieces. Those are waved. Those are good. This is good. Underneath here is good. You see what I mean? But if I get these too kinky right here, then it's like noticeably like, oh, those are really short. So I try to like pull them so it blends really well. So again, like this is very short. You see what I mean? So I take this here and then I keep it pretty snug and then I hold it. I'm holding it pretty tight because I want it to be really snug around this wand. And then now I start pulling it down. So I just kind of figured this out on my own. Just pull it down, pull it down, pull it down. Now I kind of let go. Now it's just a good wave. It's not kinky. So you just need to be very, because like these pieces, when you get them really tight, you want them to be tight because they're kind of going to fall a little bit. But these right here, I just want to be very careful. And I also want to be careful because they're so like broken in here. There's broken pieces. Obviously they've gotten very healthy in the last several months, but I just have to be very careful because I don't want anything to be like noticeably like, wow. And I have to be careful around my face here because I don't like it super curly around my face. So I hold it, don't even go all the way around. And now I just kind of like pull it. And it's just like, it wasn't even long enough. Wasn't long enough at all. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Just don't want it to be too tight of a curl. That's why I also still kind of have my straightener. You see what I mean? It's just a little bit of a wave. That's it. I don't want it too tight. Yeah, and I have my straightener on just in case if I get something too tight, I can just like kind of pull it out a little bit. So, but look at this right here. So good, right? So what I want to do is, I do want to spray it. I'm just like wondering, do I want to spray it right now? I do want to spray it just like that. Okay, and I'm not going to touch it. All right, I don't like my hair either to be like tightly hairsprayed. I hate that feeling. I like it to just still have some movement. So now I'm going to take this piece down. I'm still working with the left side. I clip that as close as I can to the root so it keeps those smaller pieces down. And then I grab that piece right here because that's pretty curled there. It's curled underneath. I just grab that and I'll just kind of like pull it a little bit. Just, I want it to be very smooth, you know? All right, and then again, hold it tight at the root, hold it tight all the way around the wand, hold it for like probably 15 seconds. But then as I wait a little bit longer, I just start to pull, 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 and it's a good pretty wave. And you can see you're not noticing like a ton of breakage right there because I'm not like putting my hands in it right now. I'm not doing any of that. So that's what I really want to avoid, is like putting any more notice on any smaller pieces here. I just want it to be a really pretty beachy, wavy, springy look. Again, tight. I mean, gosh, so good. Do y'all have a lot of grays? Because I have a ton of grays that are like starting to pop up. I'm like, yep, I see you, baby. See how smooth it is though? Looks a lot smooth. thicker than normal. Okay, and then I just grab up this piece, grab it up. Sometimes you may need to take like your tiny comb just to, if it will twist, hello, your tiny comb, just to make sure you're really getting it smooth. You see what I mean? I just want it like smooth and hold it tight. And boom, there we go. And see, these are the pieces I kind of have to work with on the ends. And I'm gonna go get it recolored again, right? And some of these like tones are gonna really blend a lot better, but like that's kind of what I wanna do to it right now. I don't wanna mess with it too much more. So I'm gonna have to work with some of these little end pieces like that, like poke out like that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm gonna keep pulling this over here because that's where I really like my natural part. So I'm gonna work with this top piece right there, smooth it right here. If you want to, add some oil to it using the number 7 in the Olaplex. And just add some oil, and this is called bonding oil. This was referred to me by one of my girlfriends. It's a stylist. It's awesome stuff. All right, and then kind of take it right there. And you see, like that bonding oil really helped that piece not be like, oh, broken pieces. Yeah. Okay, so my hair's super curly right now. I'm just gonna take a little bit of spray and just kind of do that, just so it just holds whatever I've done. It's not too stiff. I held it far enough away that it's not gonna get really stiff. So now what I like to do is, this actually came with my halo, but you can find a comb just like this. And I like this end because I can like pick through my hair, but I like to take it right here at the crown. And I just kind of, especially after I curl it, just kind of hold it pretty steady till it like sticks up like that. And then I just kind of take my piece and I just kind of move my comb through it and just kind of let it lay. I don't want to work around too much, because if I do, I end up like, why did I even tease it? Because now it didn't even hold. So I just kind of do that number. Even if your hair is really fine, you may have to do like some dry shampoo, make sure it's dirty enough, but I try not to get my comb through the ends because I just curled all that and I don't want to, use this comb on those ends. So I'm going to show you kind of what I do in a second. I just want this to kind of give that root a little something. And I use my fingers a lot. Brush through that. Do that number. Do that number. Okay, one of my favorite combs. This also came, it's right here with my flat iron. When I bought that, I got this big thick comb. You can obviously find these combs anywhere too. But then I just kind of like brush through these curls like that. And then now I just work with my fingers. So my favorite thing is this Olaplex number 7. So I'm just gonna take this kind of like on my roots, just so. I'm also having photos done tomorrow. So I'm like, now that my hair's like freshly curled, it's gonna be an easier transition to just add a few more curls to this tomorrow afternoon. And then I can just, do my thing. So if you don't have the Olaplex number 7, you're not interested in getting that, but you do have like a really good, healthy, like maybe makeup oil or something like that, I'll show you what I also use. And then I just run that oil through those pieces there because, and you can see how much shorter these are. So I'm just really working my hands because I just want them to be blended is really it. You know? So, I mean, that's really all I do, you guys. Nothing crazy. Just fluff it. It's curled. It's really pretty. But this naturally, if I must say myself, this naturally oil, I do love this because it has a really amazing smell to it. It's out of the Mary Kay collection. You can add a little bit of that. It smells so good. Rub that here. Do this. And especially if your hair's like dirty and you're like, girl, I just want it to smell good. Like, I definitely know what that's like. Where I'm like, I'm not washing it. I want it to smell good. Then there's that. But you, like, it doesn't also make it look greasy. You know what I mean? So that's really all I'm going to do. And do the comb again. Kind of like mine to be more of like a messy curl. And sometimes I even like take my clip and clip this back. Or I like pop it behind my ears, whichever. So whatever I'm kind of in the mood for. Because if those little pieces start getting on my nerves, I can't wait until they really grow out. But anyways, so that is what I do, guys. So yeah, the Duvolle hair curl, get the 3-in-1, 70% off with the code below. So don't forget using that code because it saves you a heck of a lot of money. But anyways, I'm a huge fan. I love it. So yeah, if you're into the makeup look that I'm wearing today and you're like, what makeup are you wearing, Amber? What is this? I got like loose hairs right here. Then there is a tutorial that is also on my channel, and it is Spring 2020 makeup collections. So go ahead and watch that and you'll get the play-by-play of this makeup look. So enjoy, you guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. This curl is like legit the bomb, but as soon as these pieces grow out here, it's gonna be so nice to have some fullness around my face again. But again, I make it work. Like I'm not sweating the small stuff, you know what I mean? But one of the things that finishes a beautiful look is some earrings in your jewelry and a cute top and all the things. So y'all know I have these amazing shirts that I love, amberlykins.com, and it's Being Cute is Expensive shirts, You're Welcome shirts, and also Figure It Out shirts, all the things I say a lot. But yeah, I'm so into it. I love the hair color that I have right now. I'm so into it, and it's just like the balayage technique where it's been painted in, so it looks very like natural, like the sun just kind of kissed my hair. That way I'm not having to do anything to my roots, and my roots can just really get healthy and just really grow out, so I can just like touch up randomly or go a couple months and not get my hair touched. So I'm really excited about that. So thanks for hanging out. Definitely leave comments and let me know what you think about the hair wand. If you already have it, if you're like, I need that, I never even knew that this was a thing, then check that out as well. Let me know in the comments because I would be excited to hear from you. And yeah, so what hair care products do you use? I don't know, like, are you into these hair things that I'm telling y'all about? Because it's so good. But yeah, but just like and comment. Tell me what's up. Y'all know I love connecting with you guys and building these new friendships. So thank you so much for taking the time and watching this today. And I will see y'all in my next video.